Umass Lowell honoring athletes and coaches, past and present. Part of the ceremonies on Tuesday, May 12th. 4 people inducted into the university's Athletic Hall of Fame. Among that select group, former Umass Lowell Riverhawks softball star Kristine Botto Drust. She was a member of the class of 2001. She was introduced to the gathering by athletic director Dana Skinner.
Kristine Botto Drust was described by Coach Harry Sauter as the face of Umass Lowell softball. The number of honors Kristine received during her 4 years is staggering and very rare. She remains the only university softball player to earn All-American honors twice, and her team's record during her 4 years was 59-35. Kristine was a 3-time first-team conference All-Star, and after her career ended at Lowell, she played professionally. A 2001 graduate who hails from Lowell, she was inducted into the Lowell High School Hall of Fame in 2007. Please welcome into the Umass Lowell Athletic Hall of Fame, Kristine Botto Drust.
I did write something because usually if I don't, I'll just begin in tears, and I'm sure my girls can appreciate that. So I'm going to try to spare you for at least a few minutes. Thank you, Dana Joan, and the whole Umass Lowell Athletic Department, and the Hall of Fame Committee for honoring me with this award tonight. I would also like to congratulate my 3 fellow inductees. I first would like to thank my family, my husband Don, for supporting my time-consuming professional career and my constant travels the past 2 years. Special thanks to my mom, my dad, Carrie, Stephen, and Michael, for all being my biggest fans and strongest foundation for my success. Especially to my brother Stephen for paving the way for me at Umass Lowell. I would like to thank all my coaches, my teammates, for all their support, confidence, dedication to this game. To this year's current student athletes, don't ever give up the opportunity to play. Earn respect every day. And if you're going to play, play with heart and play with passion. You won't be remembered for the games you won or the games that you've lost, but you'll remember for the way that you play the game. It's hard to consider myself a Hall of Famer, and being inducted was never a true goal of mine. Walking the hall outside this gym 12 years ago as a freshman, I looked at the plaques on the wall and said, wow, I'm a part of something really special. It wasn't a goal, but a dream come true to now be up on that wall and forever to be a part of that something special. I was, I am, and I'll always be proud to say that I attended, played softball, coached, and will forever be a Riverhawk from the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Thank you.
We had the opportunity to sit down and talk with Kristine Botto Drust. So now, that conversation with softball star Umass Lowell Hall of Famer Kristine Botto Drust. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's an honor. This is a dream come true.
Was it a surprise?
I guess not a surprise after I got inducted into my high school Hall of Fame, but still a huge honor, very moving, and I'm just so honored. You know, it's hard work paid off, but still it was never a goal of mine, just more of a dream come true.
What did you think of you as a player? Did you think, I'm a Hall of Famer? Did you like yourself a lot as a player as you look back at that athlete?
You know, really I didn't. On the field, when I got on the field, I had a lot of confidence, but when I stepped off the field, I lacked a lot of confidence, which I think it paid off in the long run because I worked really hard and I practiced really hard, and I was there before practice and there after practice and just constantly trying to be my best all the time. And I think my lack of confidence off the field paid off because when I stepped on the field, I had a little bit more confidence. So,
is there a recipe for success?
I think heart, I think a great attitude, and I think in order to commit yourself to something like this that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, you have to have passion, and you need to have a support system and great people that are around you telling you great, and just a good foundation. And I have my family and my husband, and I'm very fortunate to have the support.
As you think about your years here as a player, are there particular moments, at-bats, games, are there particular moments that stand out in your mind?
One is very funny. I was actually a slapper, which is a short game player, and we were playing St. Rose, and I was doing great all game, and then all of a sudden there's a runner on second and third, and they ended up walking me to get the bases loaded. And it's probably the first time that's ever happened, because if you look back in my stats, I'd never hit anything but singles. So, I mean, that's a good memory, and I would have to just say my last game, whether we won or lost, lost. It was my last game as a senior. You know, it was a great moment. It's only people in the same shoes can understand what it's like when the last out of your college career happens. So,
what thoughts go through your mind at that moment?
The end. That's it. You know, all 4 years working hard, and you know your teammates. It's like it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. All your hard work, and you know, through all my postgraduate play and whatnot, you never play the same ball you play in college. You know, all the heart, all the passion. I played professional. I played at higher levels, but it's never the same. You never have the same group of girls that are just working towards loving the game and not, you know, nothing else. And I think that's why college athletics is so great, is because you're there to love the game and you're doing it together. You become a team, and I think that lacks postgraduate play.
You've also done some coaching. Are there lessons you think you learned as a player, whether it's about loving the game or what have you? Are there lessons you learned as a player that as a coach you tried to tell these younger players?
Absolutely. I think that's why I've connected with my girls so well the past 8 years, because I know what makes them tick. I know what they need to hear after making an error, what they need to hear, you know, after hitting a grand slam, but yet we're still losing, so we need to stay in the game. And I think really just the mental part of the game and being able to communicate with young girls that lack self-esteem and lack confidence. And I think that's what I've taken away most from my playing days and to my coaching days, is just being able to come down to the level and understand what they're feeling in order to get the best out of them that day.
You feel as though you picked softball, or did softball pick you?
Well, I pretty much was born into a family that had a million gloves at home and baseballs, and you know, I'm the youngest of 4. I have 2 older brothers, so I really didn't have a choice. And so I guess I picked it because my parents let me, but not much a choice, no.
Again, congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you.